gray jumping spider. This is one of 4 variants that Techie has sold at Spirit Halloween. Jumping spider has been sold at Spirit Halloween for over, I want to say, 20 years. Maybe even longer. They have a black jumping spider, they have a brown jumping spider, they have a black and red jumping spider, and they have the gray jumping spider. I know that they do have other variants, like the giant jumping spider and all those other ones, but I'm just naming the ones that they're sold right now. So, if I had to pick out of any of the jumping spiders, and I'm going to ask this to you guys too, which one would you guys pick out of all 4 of them, and the ones that are not sold anymore? Which one is your favorite? For me, I think it's the gray jumping spider. I did end up getting him for at least 30 or 40 bucks. I think 30 bucks or 20 bucks, because with my employee discount and all that stuff. And so I got him for really cheap. So anyways, let's get into looking at the box, the unboxing, the setup, and the demo of Gray Jumping Spider. His box is not that big. His box is pretty small. This is the front of the box. It has the same description as it does all the time. Sleeping spider jumps out of his webbing bed, ready to strike. Evil eye, light up eyes and creepy sounds. Motion, sound, and step pad activated. Here's the other side of the box. And he jumps 27 inches high. Here's the back of the box. He uses 6-volt, and as you guys can see, this is his old price. He is not $9.99. He is actually $69.99, but when I got him, he was $49.99. Here's the other side of the box. Jump scare action. Red LED light up eyes and creepy sounds. And here is the top of the box. This guy is made by Techie Toys, like all the jumping spiders. Like they sold jumping spiders at Party City. They sold jumping spiders, maybe at other places too. I'm just not sure. Overall, I think the jumping spider the jumping spider never gets sold. So like I always say every single time, if you ever need to contact Zombie Tech Squad, like if you have any issues with your animatronics, you can contact Zombie Tech Squad through email. There's even their phone number on there. You can contact them through, or just by texting. I would say email or call them. So let's get into this box. The first thing that we do have is, of course, the body. Unfortunately, the jumping spider does not come with a 6-volt adapter. So yeah, so like I said, this is the body. So you can turn them on. That is for sensor. You can turn them off, or you could turn them onto foot pad. And if you don't want to use an adapter, which is a 6-volt 2-amp adapter, you can use batteries. And you can use, of course, a foot pad or a 6-volt adapter if you don't have batteries, or if you just don't like to use batteries. So let's put his body on the side. And there also is a wire. I would watch out for that. Make sure it doesn't get caught in anything while you're setting him up. And so you do got your A and B. These are going to go in. This one's probably going to go in the front. This one's probably going to go in the back. And then there is 2 C's. This is to get all your feet out of your jumping spiders and all your other techie props. If they do have bases like this, My lurching vampire does have this, but it's just stuck. My lurching vampire is sold from Haunted Hill Farms. I bought it just this year, I think, after Christmas time. So take this out, and then you put it right there, and then you would push it in, and the foot would just slide out. And that's all that's in the box. Very simple setup. So first, what I would do is I would look at the bottom, and you are going to see all the labels. So now you're going to grab all your feet. A goes up here, like that. And then C, you're going to grab one of your C. It doesn't matter which one goes on which side. Right there. Then you're going to put on B, which goes all the way in the back. Like that. And then you're going to grab your other C, and you are going to connect it right there. Exactly like that. Down. You are going to unravel your spider, and you can pose the spider however you want. I'm just going to unravel him. I kept him like this. I haven't touched him in about a few months. There's going to be 2 spring pieces, and you're going to connect them on. You are going to want to use 2. Like that. I'll show you the difference between a spider that has no one of them on, and one we'll do the demo with 2 of them on. And so now you can just fix up his arms however you want, just like that. You can do it however you want, but this is how I just like to do my spider. Or it might go like that. Okay, there we go. And so now, if you have batteries, you can plug them in. If you have an adapter, you can plug it in to the adapter port, and then he is perfect to run. So also, I want to let you guys know, you are going to, if you want to, if he is on a leaning forward, I suggest using a weight, because he pops up and he might fall over. So I just want to make sure you guys know that. And if you guys are planning on using him on a hill or something like that, something unstable, just make sure to put a weight behind him or stake him into the ground. That's what I do.